It's Ross with Make Your Money Multiply. Another thought to capture for my peeps. I realized the last couple of years I've spent a good portion of my time talking people out of owning a self-serve car wash or a laundromat. I do help people buy those, and I've owned them, but I spend most of my time talking people out of owning them, and here's why. The majority of people that want to buy a car wash want passive income. But the fact of the matter is, after you run the operation and then you pay your debt service, your mortgage, and pay your lease if you're renting the real estate underneath it, like the one I just sold, there isn't much left for the investor. In a typical situation where you put 25% down and finance 75%, the car wash that I just sold in Sacramento was $400,000. Put $100,000 down, finance $300,000, and then you have to run your operation, manage that $300,000 loan, and here rent the real estate back at $2,000 a month. It should put the owner at negative $10,000 a year by my math. So the owner has to improve the revenue and decrease the expenses just to break even on his $100,000 investment. Now, 10 years, when he pays off the note or sooner, he'll be able to cash flow this much nicer. But the fact is, if he's looking for passive income, you're not likely to get it. You're going to work very hard for very little buying a car wash. What I'd recommend instead, with that same $100,000, buy a performing trust deed or private credit. And I'll briefly explain each. A performing trust deed, a private lender, when they lend money, they have a promissory note that has the terms of the loan and a deed of trust that secures it to the collateral. You can buy deeds of trust that are already performing. The borrower has been vetted, the real estate's been vetted, and you can buy into these things and earn 8 to 10% pretty easily. And then private credit, much like private equity, if you buy into a company that's not publicly traded, you have equity in that company. That's private equity. I just bought into a production studio in Westlake Village, MB Studio Productions. That was a private equity deal. Private credit is lending money to a company, often at respectable rates of interest, 10, 12, 15% or more. And often these are 1 to 2 year loans, secured loans with collateral, purchase orders or equipment or real estate. There's many ways to secure the loans. But if you'd like to earn 8 to 12% and not have the headaches of trying to operate a car wash or a laundromat, reach out to me. You can reach me on the Make Your Money Multiply website, and I'll look forward to our conversation. It's Ross. We'll see you inside.